Did you see Gerald last night?
Yes, unfortunately.
Now, what was going on there? He was walking with the most peculiar gait.
Yes. Unfortunately, it came from my fence.
Gerald is always doing this sort of thing.
Bugger for it.
He's a bugger for everything. I remember 1972. I remember Gerald on that occasion. And you know what he did?
What?
He pinched my wife's arse.
That doesn't surprise me.
We'd left it on the back seat of the car.
Yes.
To keep it fresh overnight.
Yes.
If we took it into the house, it'd rather go off.
Yes.
So we left it on the back seat of the car.
Yes.
And the next morning I come out, and there's a window broken, which I found quite unusual, because of course I'd left the car door open, as I always do. But the window was broken, and my wife's arse was gone, and I'm thinking, well, who can have done this? And there's a note there that says, I've pinched your wife's arse, Gerald.
I think there it is. He's a bugger.
He is a bugger
A
for
real
it.
bugger, you know. You know, once, when we were in Germany, the bugger stole time.
He stole time.
Yes. You know, 1 minute I had 25 minutes.
Yes.
Then the next minute I only had 5 minutes. And the bugger, there he was, smug man, with my time in his pockets.
Yes.
And do you know what he said?
What did he say?
Absolutely nothing.
He's a disgrace.
Yes, the man should be shot.
He's a disgrace to humanity. I remember when he had the job, it was his job to patrol the streets of inner city working class areas, rounding up the children to ship them to the recordings television programs.
Dark times.
Well, he didn't care what sort of children they were. He didn't care where they came from. That was the issue with him, wasn't it? That's Gerald I'm talking about, of course.
Yes.
Gerald would take them down and he'd say, oh, well, they're going to make a television program, and all you've got to do is exactly what you're told. Well, now, this led to quite a furore, as you could imagine.
Yes. I remember it very well.
Well, it was in the papers the next day, wasn't it? With saucy the hand job hooker bucker. That was the story, as I recall.
Yes, it was on page 4, if I recall, just after page 3.
Just after page 3.
Before page 5.
Before page 5, after page 3. Page 3 on that occasion, as I recall, had a picture of my wife's arse that Gerald had pinched.
Bloody bugger.
He's a bastard.
Well, I caught him in Spain a year later, trying to sell the time that he had stolen. He was trying to sell timeshares.
Timeshares?
Yes, bloody bugger.
He's an absolute prick of a man.
It was the same at school, you know. It was absolutely terrible. Well, we used to call him, here comes snotty boy.
No.
And we used to give him a jolly good dunking. I'll say that.
You gave him a good dunking.
Good dunking down the loo.
Oh, I thought you were playing a game of wet biscuit, but with a human substitute.
That was with friends.
Oh, only with friends.
Only with friends.
Only with friends.
That and the Daisy Chain Club.
Yes?
Yes. No. Jerry was an absolute little shit.
He was.
Always was.
He was a cunt among